The guitar on the bench today is the 2022 Squier Model 40th Anniversary Gold Edition Telecaster in Sherwood Green. Pretty fancy. Here are some of the specifications for the guitar. The body is made of nyatoh, the neck is made of maple, has a C-shape gloss urethane finish. The fretboard is Indian laurel, 9.5-inch radius, pearloid block inlays, nut width of 1.65 inch, scale length of 25.5 inch, and number of frets is 21. The pickguard is gold anodized aluminum. The hardware is gold plated. The pickups are dual Fender-designed alnico single-coil, vintage voice with alnico 5 magnets. The bridge is a traditional vintage style 3-saddle string-through body bridge. And then the colors that this guitar was originally offered in were this green and then black. New, this guitar goes for $599, and on Reverb you can actually still find new versions of this guitar available. Used, this guitar goes for anywhere, depending on condition, $283 to $414. That was based on the last 72 purchases that Reverb registered. I predict that once you cannot find a new version of this instrument, that it'll move into the collectible area of the affordable market, where the price will go up each year, eventually surpassing what you originally would have paid for a new version. Observations. My specimen weighs in at 7 pounds and 10 ounces. I have been heard on the channel stating my absolute disdain for gold hardware. I have to admit, this guitar with the gold anodized pickguard and the color of Sherwood Green, it just looks handsome. Overall, it's a very handsome looking guitar, dressed up in its Sunday best. I have this guitar and a loaded body version of this guitar in black. I bought basically the loaded body online and have been keeping it for a project. Both had the strange indentation of parallel lines on the back that's in the very center of the guitar that run from the neck plate through the string ferrules to the end of the body. Kind of reminds me of the look of the Gibson Thunderbird with a through body neck. I'm sure it's something to do with what pieces were glued together in production to make the body. The electronics are the typical Squier kind of low-end electronics that are not made with the best components. What is wild though is they work and actually work well. Unplugged, the guitar sounds better than most. It has an acoustic resonance that I look for in a guitar. I always feel that if a guitar sounds that good unplugged, imagine what it'll sound like plugged in. I like the sound of the pickups in this guitar. Please note that I said I like them. They are warm sounding while clean, both the neck and the bridge. The pickups do, however, lack the pop I would normally associate with great Telecaster pickups. This is something that could be easily remedied by installing your favorite pickups in the guitar. If you did not tell me this fretboard on this specific guitar was made of laurel, I would think it was rosewood. It is really dark and pleasant to look at and play. When I first got the guitar, matter of fact, I actually looked it up and thought that maybe somehow on this model of guitar, even though it was manufactured in 2022, it still had a rosewood fretboard, and it doesn't. I like the block inlays and the binding on the fretboard. I purchased my guitar used, and I got it for a good price. I would not have bought it at the $599 price. What I'm worried about is I think we're seeing the days of Squiers that are going all the way up to the sub made in Mexico pricing of Fender of around $800.